Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, depending on whichever time of the day that you are going to come across this video. I'd like to welcome you onto my channel, guys. I'm going to do my very best trying to speak English throughout this whole video, and already we're struggling. We're struggling. Okay, I've just checked out the making of The City Cinderella by JT. And I decided to like, you know what, I think I watched this I watched this almost, I can say 2.5 times. Yes, excuse me. And honestly speaking, I did not get bored. And I decided to write all the points that just stood out for me, and I'm just going to touch a little bit on them and then just go through the whole thing, and then also give you my a conclusion. I'll be giving you my opinion with each and every point and everything like that. So yes, if you did not know, JT recently just started pursuing her solo career. She was one of the City Girls. The other City Girl was Young Miami. And the truth be told, each and every time when I heard bloggers or people talking about the City Girls, I would hear them mentioning the fact that JT was the it girl in the group. She was the talented one. She was the one who okay, I think I'm using was because they not really making music anymore. They're not making music for now, because in this the making of The City Cinderella, she did say, Guti, yes, they're currently not making anything, but that doesn't mean they're not going to be making anything, if I'm not mistaken. But she said something along those lines. So yeah, she was one of the members of City Girls, and they do have a few hits. My favorite songs from City Girls was the song they did with the Doja Cat. It was the P-Talk, and then which other song? Oh, I also enjoyed the collaboration that they did with with who's this? With the one what they did with Asha. I kind of liked it, but it wasn't. The one that I enjoyed was the one they did with a recent song that Camila Cabello has on her album. I enjoyed that one. And another one that I also enjoyed was which one when Chloe and Harley featured them on Do It, if I'm not mistaken. I also enjoyed that, just to name those few songs. I think maybe I have another 1 or 2 songs, but I do not have I wasn't really a fan. I was just, if I liked the song, I would listen to them. However, yeah, it was yes, as much as JT was the one who was getting the positive reviews in terms of her talent and her skills of rapping, she also got some negative feedback from people and the fans, and yes, everyone. I think I even remember when she was even also on Revolt, Carisha Please. She did also speak about this, but now we're going to speak specifically on this City Cinderella, the making. So she first begins with Free JT. Yes, Free JT goes back to when she was arrested, and she even said she spoke about Guti, the time when she was arrested was the time when they were blowing up. I can't imagine what she was going through emotionally and mentally, because you can only imagine if you've been wanting something and then now you get that thing, or you get an opportunity to do what you've always been wanting to do, and then the next thing it kind of like gets taken away from you. But another thing, it's is also our actions, guys. That's why it's very important, Guti. We are very cautious with our actions, and not only just our actions, but also even with the people that we surround ourselves with, because it's not only just you who can drag yourself down, but also the people who are around you. You understand? Yeah, so it is very important. I can't remember. Let me just check, what was she arrested for? Was it assault or DUI? Let me just please give me a moment. Wait, I'm almost there. Okay, here it says JT spent over a year in Florida prison on credit card fraud charges before being released in 2019. So my apologies for that. Okay, I'll just say this is alleged. This is alleged. I found this on revolt.tv. Yes, so yeah, people were like, free JT. They were popping the big at the time. Free JT, free JT. Not only just that, people were also like, we love you, JT, because of the talent, as I said even before. However, there were also people who were like, JT is mean, JT is not kind, JT is rude, and JT also FU. You know, fortunately, my pastor once said, we are not money. So, truth be told, we honestly cannot expect everyone to love us, or everyone to want us, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. Mina, honestly speaking, as I said, I wasn't, I'm not really, you know, a fan, but because if I was, I think I would have seen, like with Nicki Minaj, most of the things that people be trying to say that she be saying that she is, they're not true, you know, with what I've seen, because I follow her. Now with JT, no, I'd be lying. I do follow her now, but with what they were saying at the time and previously, before she even started her solo career, no, I wasn't following her. So yeah, but I've heard every now and then that she was rude and all of those things, and yeah, so yeah, so she started with saying that free JT, we love you, JT, and also FU. Yes, and then she's also said that people were talking about her as if they knew her, you know, and the person, yeah, let's first talk about that one. Unfortunately, everyone, even with other celebrities, we do act as if we know these people. We do not know these people, guys. I think that's also why we also get shocked, like really shocked, when once we start discovering things about them. Or what, you know, this person is actually like this, that. I can only imagine what people felt, or how people felt about Diddy when everything came out, or some of the things came out about Diddy, and also with R. Kelly. I can only imagine what his fans were going through in terms of, is this true? Is this really him? Did he really do this? Oh, this guy actually did this, stuff like that. And I can't even imagine with Bill Cosby, because I remember him, I think it was the Cosby Show, if I'm not mistaken, where he was a family man and stuff like that. I used to watch that show and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I can't remember the name, but if you see him on that show and the things that we heard, it is totally two different things, you know. So even with them, I can't even imagine how or what they were feeling or going through in terms of ganjan. Because sometimes just with us seeing people, I even see here in South Africa, even when we see Connie Ferguson, okay, I've never seen her, but some people, when they see her, they still have, even if she's acted on The Queen, she's acted way. I feel like her biggest role was Karabo. You know, we know her as Karabo. We know her as this kind of a person. You understand? So I even with our parents, when our parents see people, like actors more especially, like Unoluntu, Zenandi Mvenyana. I remember, they didn't like her, Kai, because she poisoned her mom, dear luck and stuff like that, on generations and stuff. But it's just acting. We don't know these people. We only know what we see. You understand? So we do end up having to talk about people as if we know them. And not only just even with celebrities, even amongst us as people, we do also do that. We judge a book by its cover, what we see and stuff like that. And you'll be shocked once you get to know a person. I've been shocked numerous times. I don't want to lie to you. That's why I've been working on refraining from judging people from what I see and stuff like that. And yeah, because once you get to know a person, you'll be shocked. You will be shocked. So yeah. So as much as when she got arrested, she still got the support. Hence, free JT, we love you, JT, and stuff like that. And there was a clip there on that appeared where she was hiding her face, kind of like embarrassed-ish, and then when she came out, allegedly she was arrested for a year, and came out in 2019 with the thing that I just read now on Revolt.tv. So yeah, and then she came out saying that she also said a lot has changed, or a lot of things were different. One thing, there's a saying that says the only permanent thing in life is change. Wendy Williams used to say, you miss out on the day. If I'm not mistaken, it was on a day. You miss out on a lot, if I'm not mistaken, but something along those lines, So things change, things evolve, things change. So that's why it's very important as an individual to still remain yourself, but also be able to adapt with the change, or to the change that's happening around you, in order for you to survive. Because even with artists, certain artists, I'm not familiar with the deep side of music, but normally people who know, they will tell you with music, if you don't evolve as an artist, you will not make it. It even reminds me about the issue about Pepezo Dumo. I'm going to say allegedly, because Ngati Pepezo Dumo allegedly said, she's Gqom Queen, yes, but she's not going to adapt into a Amapiano and stuff like that. Of which and at the time when Pepezo Dumo was killing it, there was no Kamo Mpela. And I feel like if Babes had decided to also go into the genre of Amapiano, she would have killed it and would have still be killing it. I don't know. You see, However, with her being like, then I feel like that's when Kamo Mpela was kind of like, Bob. That's how I feel and opinion. So yeah, but unfortunately, because people do have some people, they've already made up their minds. It's just sad. Sometimes my minds way too, as much as they've already been made up, they do end up having to change them after judging us and stuff like that. And yeah, so she also even spoke about them trending. I feel like she did not really dwell too much with her career before Kakulu. She didn't dwell too much on her career before her career. She solo career. She just touched base here and there, and then she went in to her solo career. But this is about her, Vele, not the City Girls. So she also spoke about towards the end, Vele, more or less, where because those are the clips that they kind of used. Gucci, they were no longer now known for the music. That's when like the City Girls was not killing it anymore. Things were just going south, you know, they were just going downhill. I feel like that was when also allegedly the dirty things were also out there, you know, them selling not this J. It was just bad. Even with when they released the album, it was just bad, you know. And then she also touched base on her and Young Miami reaching a mutual agreement or decision. Gucci, they should do separate things and stuff like that. And I just hope that Young Miami does not have this thing with Gucci. I feel like she knows that JT is more talented, and now, as much as she is the one who was holding everything down when JT was in prison, I just hope she doesn't have this thing with JT kind of feels is being ungrateful or something like that, and that she's also not jealous, because I did try to go and check on her page, and there were some few bloggers who spoke about this. Young Miami is definitely giving jealousy vibes. She's not even when people will come for JT, she wouldn't be defending JT, but she would defend Saucy Santana and stuff like that and all of that. And it was just, you know, yeah. But yeah, with regards to them going their separate ways for now, I'll say for now, because she did say Gucci they're not really making music now, but that doesn't mean they won't have a project or projects in future, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so you can imagine from going from zero to hero and then back to zero again. You wish, you pray very good you could get up there, you could go back and start doing something that you love, you know. I just hope, even with what she said when she was speaking about a second chance in music, she doesn't want to. I hope she's not speaking about a second chance in music just so that she can talk about ass, men, ass, money, Birkins, all those things. She wants to talk about also real things, you know. What I also like, there is a song that played there where she was speaking about still the same moved away from home and still the same ish, something like that. I like that song. I hope that song is on City Cinderella, of which City Cinderella is allegedly coming out on the 19th. The 19th is on Friday. Like, it's going to be tomorrow, and then it's coming out. I can't wait. I hope that song is on there. And yeah, so yeah, she spoke about second chances. It's ish. I'm happy for it. You know, I'm happy for it, because even having to, we are known as twins, next thing, I'm alone now, and I still have to work my way all the way to the top, because now I'm starting afresh. It's a total different thing, you know, because now the criticism is going to be double, you know, because now I'm also going to not only be compared with other people, but I'm also going to be compared to what I used to do, like in terms of City Girls, for example. And now I'm alone. I'm not killing it alone. Like, the pressure is a lot, because a lot of people will be giving you, yeah, you should have stayed as a City Girl, you should have done this and that and whatever, and you should have not pursued a solo career and stuff like that. You understand? So yeah. And then she spoke about the new album, reflecting on who she is now, and I think also her growth and where she's at. I'm really hoping that she's grown. I'm really hoping that she is grown. And then this line, specifically this line when she said, "Bitches switch teams before halftime." I feel like this is also for her, because she used to be on Cardi B's side. Now she switched to Nicki Minaj's side, in a way, you know. So yeah, to feel like this bitch switching teams before halftime, yeah, you know. I also do sometimes peep things that I sometimes also write when I'm writing my things, you know, when I'm writing my rap, my verses and stuff like that. I do peep things that I be saying, but only to find out, I also do this, or I did this, I'm doing this, you know. So even with that line, yeah, I do feel like you are also kind of like shading yourself also a bit. And then she also spoke about the dad being a drug dealer, but now he's become a changed man and stuff like that. And she spoke about wanting to be a painter, and she was a creative person, talkative person. And then her father also wanting her to, why don't you just do music or rap, because you talk too much and stuff like that. I just wonder, because most of the time with the city girls, it was just curse words. When your dad heard you talking too much, I hope you are not just cursing. There were other things that you were also saying. Speak about your dad. Write a song about your dad. Yeah. I mean, as much as I'll be hitting a lot of writers' block, I do respect people who write their own thing. Kakul. Yo, it's very hard for me. Oh, it's been very hard for me. So, and then she said, I don't post everything I do. I'm glad about this documentary, you know. I'm glad about it. And then she said I should work for people to work with. Oh, then she spoke about this thing in Guti, because lately I can't remember this blog who spoke about this. Saying Guti, people now, especially female rappers, they're just expecting that Nicki Minaj will just hop on and help them and stuff like that. You know, she believes in working hard, you know, of which a lot of people have been saying that JT has been putting in the work to tours and everything like that, and also her having to start afresh now, because as I said, good people will charge you with table now. Why are you going to small venues? Why are you going to this? Now this person is rebuilding, she's starting afresh, and also not giving a rat's ass about what people think. And even if you do, sometimes, you know, we can say we don't give a rat's ass, only to find out what we do. However, we do not let that stop us or hinder us, because each and every fan is very important. You know, each and every fan, you'll never get to 100 without getting one fan. Start bit by bit. So it doesn't really matter if you can conquer everyone or go somewhere and do something to order to get fans. Do that, but also do it genuinely. I feel, just to avoid this Cardi B thing, you know, where you end up cursing out your fans and stuff like that. So yeah, so I do like that a lot, the fact that she's starting afresh, and she even spoke about how hard it is to rebrand yourself and stuff like that. Yeah, I do get that, because sometimes, you know, when you have somebody else on your side, or you're with somebody else, you have this thing, let me relax, or you just not as hands-on as how you would be when you are alone. I'm not saying that's how she was, but I'm just saying, you know. And yeah, and then she spoke about not perfect moments where she didn't want to do it, moments where she was tired. This YouTube thing, guys, I don't want to lie to you, I'm just going through all these things, not wanting to do it, being tired. It's a lot. But another thing, it also goes back to the love. You understand? I mean, I'm a jack of most trades. In terms of love, I do love them, but however, it's just now a matter of being consistent, you know. So yeah, and then she liked the fact that people were rapping along with her lyrics, and also the fact that there are people who look up to her. I remember my pastor once said, we all have people who look up to us. We all do. We just do not know those people, and we thank God which we don't know those people, because Amakande too would have been inflated, way more inflated than a hot air balloon. So yeah, and then she also spoke about playing it safe to make people around her comfortable. Yeah, that is wrong, hey? I'm also working on that, even in my personal life. Gucci, to stop dimming my light for other people. Now, if wherever you are, just stop doing that. Work on that. You know, and yes, Rome was not built in one day. It was not. You know, and she also spoke about she not caring about what anybody says. I feel like it goes back to what Keo once said, Gucci. Those who charge, they don't matter. Those who judge you or them don't matter. But those who do not judge, they matter. So, yeah, I'm seconding that statement and stuff like that. And also this last thing where she spoke about Sagittarius. There's a line where she put Sagittarius and stuff like that. Then she was like, no, I want to change that because I want it to be more relatable. I like the fact that now she doesn't want to single out certain group of people and stuff like that. But all in all, guys, I'm glad she did this. I'm sure most people will be like, why is she doing this and stuff like that? She's still new and all of that. I'm glad she did this. If it's possible, I feel like an artist should drop something like this once a year, you know, so we can see, because even with this you get to see a different side of an artist, you know. I enjoyed this. I don't want to lie to you. I enjoyed this once a year. NJ, an artist drop something like this, 20 minutes, not more than 30 or an hour or something, just to show us what you've been busy with behind the scenes and stuff like that. We like those things. I like those things, by the way. So for me, I'm not going to say this was not necessary. It was definitely necessary. I enjoyed this. As I said, I watched this almost 3 times and stuff like that. I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely sure I'm going to be watching this more than what more than the times that I've already watched it. And then yeah, I can't wait for Friday. The 19th of July 2024. Do make sure that you check out City Cinderella. And yeah, man, thank you very much. Tell me what you think about this whole thing. What are your thoughts? Are you also like me? You also can't wait. I mean, you're also looking forward for the release of City Cinderella. And another thing that I almost forgot, I was so looking forward to seeing Nicki Minaj. I don't want to lie to you. You know that her and JTF, you know, patched or fixed things, but I was hoping I would see her. But I hope this is genuine, their relationship. And yeah, but yeah, man, thank you very much, and I'm sleeping now, guys. Thanks, man.